All right, so I'll be correcting Lesson 8's exit ticket. First, I ask you to think about two sets of data, same mean, but has the same variability. Do you agree that with this statement that they're going to have the same variability? Well, that's not necessarily true. Think about our cities from New York City versus San Francisco, and you can just kind of use this. You don't have to write this down. Just use it to think about your answer. We know in New York City, the temperatures were crazy wide, right? But they had roughly the same mean, right? 63 degrees for New York City, 64 for San Francisco. But think about it, their data sets look totally different in that roadmap. If we flick back and see, when we look at the dot plots, look at how that looks different. The mean is the same, but New York City spans this whole left to right section compared to San Francisco. It all smushes up around it. Remember, we put our means about right here, and we can tell this one varies a lot. This one doesn't vary very much. So we should disagree with that statement. Just because they have the same mean does not mean they have the same variability. So then it gives us these two soccer teams and asks us to find the mean of the data and then discuss which one is the better measure of center. So hopefully you can already see the scores of the boys' game are far more variable than the girls' team, which are more bunched up. They don't vary as much. But let's find the mean to actually say why that's true. So 0 and 0 is 0. 3 and 3 is 6. Add 5 is 11. Add 7 is 18. So obviously the mean of the boys' team, put B for boys, that would be 3. So they score about 3 goals in each game. Compared to here, 2 and 2 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. Add 3 is 10. Add 3 is 13. Add 5 is 18. So the girls, they also have a mean of 3, about 3 goals per game. So think about this. This totally goes with the statement we just made up above. Compute the mean number of goals for each distribution. Did that just now. For which distribution, if either, would the mean be a better indicator of a typical value? That's basically asking you which team is 3 a more common number. That's what it's asking you. So you don't have to write this down because I'm helping you dissect the question. Which 3 is a more common number of goals? Well, we can see when we look, it's far more common for the girls to score 3 than it is the boys. The boys are all over the place compared to the girls that are usually centered around this mean of 3. So when I write my answer, I would want to say the mean is a better indicator for the girls' team because the scores are more closely surrounding the mean of 3. And today we're actually going to discuss just how close they are and just how variable data is or is not.